What's up, everybody? Apex here, and now we're going to be continuing with our Ark King of the Land tournament. Right now we're still getting our dinos in the brackets, but so far, I mean, the bracket looks pretty good. Biggest thing in there is the gotcha, but I don't imagine he's going to be all that strong in a fight. And I do have damage text on, so we will be able to see the numbers that these guys are actually dealing when they hit. Well, that's me, kind of acting that out with my hands. I do that sometimes. I don't know. I think everybody has or does that or has done that at one point in their life. So I mean, but yeah. So far, brackets looking good. Starting to get in there. We got the Ankylo, the Weasel Buffo, the Calicotherium, the Dimetrodon, the Dire Bear, the Gotcha, the Iguanodon, the Kentro, and we've got the Megalania over here. And I'm sporting a new ride, as you've seen. Da, 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 da. The Ice Jumper, the Managarma. These things are wicked. Loving it. Love my new ride. I mean, the Griffin was like the Porsche, right? This, my friend, is the Ferrari. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. I got our next 5 competitors here, and as you can see, the majority of them are very small and not much of a threat. Over here, we've got the Mesopithecus, the monkey. These guys are extremely interesting creatures. These guys, they have a lot of different tricks that they can do. Monkeys will actually make noise if there's a predator near you, if they spot it and it's not like on your screen. I have no idea how the fuck the game did that, but that's actually really cool and very useful. If a monkey spots a predator, right, it'll start making noises and warn you that there is a predator near you. Also, in combat, these things will shit in their hand and throw it, and it deals damage to the opponent. It deals damage to the target, the enemy, opponent, whatever you want to call it. And these guys also have another skill that I really like. You can throw them over walls, right? So you're going to like do like you're trying to like kind of stealth raid somebody's base. You throw it over the wall, or you can throw it through an open window. You can also do that. I've done that as well. But what you do is you throw them in there, and then you whistle them to come to you. And you, once they're lined up with the door, they'll open the door. So that's like a really cool fucking skill. I really like these guys. They're always pretty cool. This one definitely isn't going to be going, but I'm going to take a look at his stats. Let's see, 562 in health, not bad. 15,263 melee damage. That might not be too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put him on my shoulder. And then we got the Microraptor. Here's the next one. Microraptors are very annoying, and they're commonly mistaken for the Archaeopteryx. The Archaeopteryx mainly lives in the desert and stuff, and they hang on to the side of trees and attack bugs when they go by. They kind of like dive bomb bugs from the side of cactuses and trees. The Microraptor is the one you see in the redwoods. When you're out there riding your dino through the redwoods and out of nowhere you hear and get knocked off of your dino and you're standing there stunned. That would be these assholes. I hate these dinos with a passion. I mean, they're cool and I mean they look cool and all. I mean, the teeth, the claws, the little talons, and this tail. This tail helps them bank. They tilt the tail to one side and it kind of works as like the spoiler on a car or the paddle in a boat. It makes them turn faster and turn a little bit more agile. I might just put him in there just because I want to see him die. 712 in health. I was not expecting that. And then 15,000 or 1,523. What was that? Say 15,000? Yep, 15,231. I couldn't tell because I thought it was 1523.1. I couldn't see the other one there. But yeah, shit, that's he might be able to take on a dino. I don't know. We might have to put him in there. Now you have the Moreltops. The Moreltops is by far one of the most useful tames in my opinion. Some people might disagree. But these guys, especially in desert maps like Scorched Earth and out in the desert where there's not a lot of water, these guys are pretty much camels. You can have them store water and then you can drink the water from them, which is kind of weird, and I have many questions about how you get the water out. But yeah, this guy's got like a faucet in his rib cage there, just good to go. Yeah, something like that. I don't think that's the case here, but these guys are really cool. They're very common in Scorched Earth, and you might see them out in the desert here on Ragnarok every once in a while, but they're pretty cool. Let's go ahead and look at his stats here. What's he got? 2,650 in health and 8,197 in melee damage. That's pretty impressive. I gotta say, that's pretty impressive for a Moreltops. Normally they aren't all that strong. This one seems to have a little bit of extra kick in him. But I still want to throw the Micro Raptor in there just because I hate these things. They are just downright assholes. And Moreltops are pretty cool. So right now it's between those two. The Moschops, he isn't going to fight for fucking nothing. You have to tame him and ride him just to get him to fight anything. They're cowards. If they get attacked and there's no rider on them, they will run away. They will run scared. Let's see, 2410 in health. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was thinking like maybe like 1500, 1600. And melee damage is 15,134. Yep. We have Moschops tamed in my other server. I forgot about that. Oh man. But still, it kind of stands that you have to ride him. So that kind of sucks. Then you got over here, you got the otter. The otter is by far one of my favorite tames of all time in Ark. I love these guys. These things are so cool and cute. Who needs a monkey? But yeah, I like the otter. The otters are really cool. They're really interesting creatures. They're very easy to tame too. But I've only encountered a handful of them in Ragnarok and throughout several places in Ark. But yeah, they're really cool. They'll attack from the shoulder and stuff like that, and they also give you a temporal boost. They keep you warmer in cold areas. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna grab this one. I'm not even gonna bother looking at his stats. Moschops, you can go away. Monkey, you're out. Moreltops, no. Microraptor. That's right, you little bastard. You're going to the tournament here. Come along, Miss Thornberry. I can't wait to see him take on one of these big motherfuckers over here. I hope he gets the gotcha or something bad in the first round. I really do. I really do hope he gets something just bad and just twisted and evil right there in the first round. I don't care what it is. I just want it to be something that'll kill him. I hate them. They are so bad. Especially when you're out in the redwoods. And they're mainly pack hunters from what I know. Because every time I've encountered one, they're always in groups. And the one will knock you off and stun you, and then they'll all just do like a twister around, like a tornado around you, and just rip you apart. Time to clean the field. There we go. Good job, Ferrari. That's what I'm going to name that one. I'll name him Ferrari. Yeah. Okay. So let's get the next list, or the next group here set up. Let me see what the next 5 are real quick. Because I do them in alphabetical order, but I got to scroll a little bit to get to the ones. No, don't want none of that. Okay, so the next one wouldn't be too bad. I mean, at least we'll have some variety. Oh, that's cool, Irish. Let's see. Maybe there's the first one. Okay. Wait, I did that out of order. Oh well, it's still in the same category, and they're all going to the same place. Yeah. Wait, how do I spell it? Is it yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if I could, I'd summon Sheep Squatch. Oh no, I can summon Sasquatch, but I don't know about putting like a sheep head on him. That'd be pretty cool though. Yeah, that one. Where's it? 3? That's 3. Okay. Okay, so that's 4. And the final one. Yeah, you'd probably be right there. Okay, so the next 5 here, as you can see, it does kind of go in order from smallest to biggest there. It's pretty good. Huh. I didn't even realize I was doing that. But the first up is the Ovis, obviously the sheep. These things are really cool, they're really cute. They're kind of hard to tame because you have to give them sweet veggie cake, and that's a pain in the ass to make. But they're mainly in herds. And I've never particularly used one in a fight, so I'm not entirely sure how they would do that, but they're not hostile, they don't really fight back, and they get very annoying. But they, you can, if you get shears, you can, or scissors, you can cut not the hide, but the thing. It's basically like a ghetto. Nice and Irish. Hey Rebel, what's up? But you can use scissors and shears to like cut the wool off of them and use it for stuff, making like fur armor and stuff like that. Let's look at the stats here. 470 in health, 15,328 in melee damage. I don't know about health. I wouldn't expect it to have that much. I'd say like 500, but you never know. That thing could go in there and wipe out everything. It could kill everything here, even the ice jumper over there. But next up we have the Oviraptor. These guys are annoying as hell. They make a lot of noise. They're also extremely fast. The best way to actually tame one of these guys is they eat eggs. So the best way to do it, just to get a quick one, is bolo him, knock him out, and then use dodo eggs. Because if you get a female dodo, you can weigh her down, rocks in her inventory, and set her on wander. She'll just drop eggs right there in the same spot. So all you really have to do is just walk over and pick them up. You know, and then you can store them and have a bunch of tame an Oviraptor. These guys, they don't fight, but the thing that they do is, if you have one, you have a bunch of female dinos, you can weigh him down too, set him to wander near the female dinos, and it'll make them lay eggs faster, which is pretty handy if you're making like kibble and stuff for, you know, the other dinos and whatnot. So yeah, let's look at the stats here on this thing. I kind of like that color, that dark green and all. 626 in health and 15,586 in melee damage. That's not bad. I mean, I kind of expected him to be around there. I didn't expect him to be over like 800 or something. Next up we have the Patchy. These guys are so cool. I love his beak. If you look at his beak from the front, like the lines, you can kind of see it looks like he's smiling, like he's just kind of grinning at you. He's kind of funny. Yeah, these guys are really cool. Armor plating. They got that big skull bone there. They used a ram. These guys are actually good for knocking other dinos out, so these are a tamer, definitely. You can bolo them, knock them out, and feed them with berries and stuff like that, so it's not all that hard. Let's look at some stats here. Health is 1099. That's pretty good. Um, his movement speed is 220, which is pretty impressive, and his melee damage is 8197. The reason why I mentioned his movement speed is they have a charge attack where they run in a straight line, and the faster the movement speed is, the more damage that the charge will do when it hits its target. But it can only run in a straight line, and he can't turn or anything. So really, all you'd have to do is just run to the side, and you're out of the way. Yep. Local dinologist, dinnerology. Yeah, I know dinnerology. Steak, mashed potatoes, you know, all that good shit. But no, yeah, this thing is definitely a good dino to have. The Apache Rhino. These things are pretty close to the T-Rex, but they're almost or not the T-Rex, the Triceratops, sorry, or Trike. But they're kind of a hybrid between a Triceratops and Apache, that big skull bone there, and the big frill on it. Yes, Irish, we all know the dog named Nigger. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to remember one of the abilities these guys has. It lets off like a dust when it gets attacked, and it stuns the attacking dino and gives it the Apache Rhino time to run away, but it wears down their stamina a lot. So, other than that, I haven't really used one in combat. Mm, 2,110 in health. Stamina is 525, and that dust thing is the reason why I mentioned the stamina. Because if he can get that off and move away from his opponent and give himself time to heal and regen stamina, he could go a long way, but I don't know if he could do it. I don't know if he would do it. Then you got melee damage here at 8,165. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Honestly, I would like to see the Apache Rhino go in there because I want to see if he'll actually use that dust move and do like I said. Next we have the Paracitherium. These things are, it's believed that these guys are partially what giraffes descent from, kind of. And I mean, I could kind of see it. Big four-legged creature, fucking got a long tail, big neck, you know. So they're pretty interesting. You can build a base on the back of these guys. So that's kind of cool. I never really built a base on the back of one, but I've, you know, rode them and fight with them. These guys, when they get to running, their steps actually do damage, but it's not a whole lot. 4,114 in health and 8,197 in melee damage. Those are really, really good stats for a Paracitherium. But I'm not going to go with him. Avis, Aviraptor, Patchy. Bye-bye. I want to see this Patchy Rhino go into the tournament. That's going to be really cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think there's a saddle for it now that allows multiple people to ride. Yep. Alright, Patchy Rhino, come on. Honestly, I hope the Patchy Rhino gets the Microraptor at this point. They're not very fast, but they are still pretty cool creatures. I like them. Yeah, stand there on him and make him your bitch. Please. Stupid ass Microraptor. Okay, we got one more group. Let's take out the Avis. The Avis is also the only place to get mutton chops. Which are used in a lot of dino tames. A lot of people use them because they're pretty close to the equivalent of like raw prime meat. And when you cook it, it heals you a lot more and holds your hunger a little bit longer. In the ring, you're talking about the dinos that'll be in the tournament so far? Alright, so this right here is the list of the dinos that will be fighting in the tournament. Alright. And I'm not going off of like the strongest or the most powerful. I'm going off the ones that I, personally like. Out of the groups of 5. And it's all done in alphabetical order, but we've got the Ankylo over here, the Beezle Buffo, Calicotherium, the Dimetrodon, the Dire Bear, the Gotcha, which is like a big ass sloth, skunk ape creature, the Iguanodon, we got the Kentro, the Megalania, the little pissant fucking Microraptor, and the Pachyrhino. And that's just so far. We just got into the P's, so we're gonna be going on to the next list here, and I have to look up and see what that is, of course. Okay. Yes, dude, yes. Okay, this next list is gonna be really cool. Yeah, the Megalania are pretty bad. Luckily there's not a big spawn of them in Ragnarok, but they do have a beach that they all spawn on. So, and like I was talking about them earlier, they will give you mega rabies and shit, and you have like fucking 2 minutes tops to get rid of it. But see, I have the diseases turned off, so I don't have to worry about it. Here we go with the Parasaur, the Purser. And these things, I hate them. It kills you. Yeah, it gives you about 2 minutes to get the cure for it. Oh, I misspelled that. Mastix, not Maddox. The fuck? Did I spell that Polo? Oh, the Pedomastix. That's what Wait a minute. That's not it? What the fuck? Oh, Mastix, not Mastox. What the hell? Yeah, they can, the Megalania can climb, walls and ceilings and stuff like that. They're not very fast, but they do have like a very big hitbox. If you're behind them, you don't have to worry about it. But it is kind of hard to get behind them, especially when there's more than one. And they are very aggressive. Let me make sure I'm spelling that one right. Yeah. Okay. S3. Let's see what's the next one. Yes. Yoink. Yep. Wait a minute. Procoptodon, not Procroptodon. Blah. See. 4 there. And then yeah. Scorpion. Alright, so this is the next group here. This is the final group for this stream. I want to try to do the next one tomorrow because it's getting to be a lot of cooler dinos getting involved. And we're almost towards the end of the list. We're at the end of the P's with this one. The Pomona Scorpius over there is like the second to last for the P's. Then we get into the R's and shit, and there's some pretty cool. Yeah, the Pusey Patrol. Yeah. But Then we get into the R's, and there's a lot of cool dinos that start with R, like the Raptor, the Rex, the Ravager, a lot of cool dinos. But we're gonna go ahead with this one. First up, we've got the Parasaur here. These things are pretty interesting. They're a little weird looking, honestly, but these are a pretty standard tame. You know, if you need a ride or something, like you need a riding dino or to carry something, you know, this would be the one you'd want to go with for starting off. Um, they actually now have a new function. They're retired. No, they actually have a new function with them where you can set them like around the edge of your base and shit, around like the edges of your base, and if something comes within a certain distance of it, it'll go off like an alarm, and it'll send a like a message on your screen saying something or someone is triggered, you know, has come within range of that Parasaur. So they're pretty cool. I mean, that's about as useful as they get. Otherwise, they're not very good. They're not very useful in a fight. Yeah, you could probably pull a chariot with one of these. I don't know. I don't think you'd go very fast, but you wouldn't have a lot of pulling power either. A Kanita. A what? A Kanita. Oh, yeah. So let's see the stats on this thing real quick. 1,170 in health, 8391 in melee damage. That's not bad. I didn't, hold up, he had how much health? 1,170. Yeah, I was gonna say, I couldn't see him having over 1,500 health. That'd be a few hits against a Rex and he'd be down. He'd be dead. So yeah. Parasaur is not that much. This is the Pedomastics. These little thieving motherfuckers here. They'll run up, hit you, and take shit out of your inventory. And the only way to tame them, if you knock them out, you can't tame them. Yeah, I plan on doing that in a later one. I'm gonna have all like the big, you know, big boss creatures duke it out in a big battle. But the Pegomastics, the only way to tame them is to take berries and put them in the end slot of your inventory, and when he jumps on you and like hits you to steal shit, he takes the berries and it tames him. It's really fucking annoying, but I mean they're still, you know, pretty interesting creatures. You can actually put them on your shoulder. You can actually set them to pickpocket from other players, which is kind of cool. I think they'll do it even if the player is unconscious. 1,170 in health and 15,004 in melee damage. Okay, so check this out. This little tiny Pegomastix right here, this little thieving fucker has the same health as the Parasaur. And they're both 150. What the fuck? Now we're on to the next one. The Phiomia. These things are pretty good starting tames. They're not hostile or anything. They're kind of like the modern pigs. These things have been nicknamed the crazy shit machine because if you force feed them stem berries, they will literally shit endlessly. Like, they shit endlessly non-stop for like 20 minutes. And that's a lot of fertilizer for your, you know, shit to grow your plants. So look, there he goes now. Look at that. Look at the size of that shit. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a size comparison here. Look, that one turd is up to my knees. Yeah. Yeah, if you're like doing like reality, yeah. I don't know though. This thing's like pretty fast. And they can jump. You gotta remember, they could jump and hit you in the neck and shit like that. That's actually how they kill their prey. But really? Now everybody's crazy shit machining it? We'll get to you next. Oh wow, they reskinned them. Yep, I got Otter on me. He was in the last round, I think, or the round before that. Yeah, he was in the round before that, I think. But let's check out the Phiomia's stats. 1450 in health, okay. 15101 in melee damage. That's not bad. I thought it'd have a little bit more health than that, but that's not bad. Now we have the Procoptodon, the Kanga-fucking-Roo over here. The Jenkins, if you will, of Ark. These things actually are pretty cool. They have a lot of No. I wasn't gonna send the otter into the arena. But these guys are really cool. They can jump over base walls, travel long distances. They're really fast. They're rideable. They do have an Easter bunny costume, which is kind of funny. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and you can ride in the pouch too. Yep. So you can ride up in the pouch. And what a lot of people will do, look, yeah, but you can ride in the pouch, and what a lot of people do is they'll have one guy riding and one guy in the pouch, and the guy in the pouch will have like a rocket launcher or grenades or C4, and what they'll do is they'll jump over somebody's base and they'll throw the C4, like the explosives, or shoot the rocket launcher, and hit the base. So it's pretty cool. These guys are, really interesting. I like them. There's one here that says pickup. Oh, look at that. It picked up the otter. They made it now to where you can pick up other dinos and put them in the pouch. That's fucking cool. I didn't know they added that in, and they reskinned them too, and they look pretty good. They used to be kind of blocky and weird looking, but let's check out his stats here. 2736 in health. Cool. 2954 in melee damage. That, honestly, it would be pretty cool to see him go in there and, dish out some damage. Now we have the Scorpion. Scorpions are technically spiders. They're all part of that same family. These things, the Pomatus scorpius, big, giant scorpion, obviously. These guys actually have, one weak point, really. And that weak point, well, technically they have two if you shoot them right in the fucking face. But I mean, how could you not want to shoot this fucker in the mouth? Come on now, that is an ugly son of a bitch. Ugh. Right. But their second weak point is right there on the tail. Right there. Right there where the stinger is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Honestly, I want to put him in the tournament. Now these guys, you can use them for trank animals, but they're not the best ones. They'll more times kill the animal that they're trying to trank, because the stinger tranquilizes. Let's see here. 2030 in health, 8,100 in melee damage. That's pretty good. I would definitely like to see him. We don't have an insect yet. I just realized that. Oh, Pomonius, you're going, or Pomanus, however the fuck you want to say your name. You're going to the tournament. What the fucking hell? Dude. What the hell? What is he doing? Look at this shit. Oh, it's even weirder from down here. That looks like something out of a fucking horror movie. Yeah, definitely. This is some weird shit. I've never seen any dino do this. Oh, now I'm messing him up. I'm messing up the circle. He had to go in the other direction. I know, right? There we go. Stay the fuck there, you crazy fuck. Dude, that fucking scorpion. I don't know what he was doing. I was like, what the hell? He's just fucking spinning around. I'm like, what the fucking hell, man? Alright, so we're gonna kill this. Kill the pedophile mastics over there, the Phiomia. And kangaroo. Hopping in her ass like a kangaroo. Yeah, it's gotta be the mating dance. Which is things, I don't know if you can breed them. I think you can. Oh yeah. Yep. Alright, so we got a pretty good list coming along. But I'm really excited for the next part because we get to go to the R's. R. You know? Stretch a little bit. I think I might run around on a Ferrari here. Boom! I love that trick. Oh, that never gets old. Oh, he's got 15 levels. Put them all into stamina. Now he's got 9,000 some stamina. Oh man, that's gonna be really fucking fun. I can't wait for that. I honestly can't wait for like the flying creatures because Managarma is definitely gonna be in there. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna do that one. I don't know, I may not do one. I could do like riders, but then I'd need an assistant. What the hell is this purple flower shit right here? What is this crap? Huh. Must be stuff that just grows out here. Oh well. Sup. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.